Welcome back to South Coast Kickball. We have a 4-inning scrimmage planned for you tonight. Cory has challenged Jaidyn to a game. Jaidyn had first pick, so Team Black is going to kick first. So let's get into the lineups. Team Black, Jaidyn's the captain, Rampage at first, Avon at third, Dave's pitching, Helder's in right, Cam's in left, Brian's in second, Spencer making his debut, he's a DH and outfielder, and Crystal, she's in a DH and outfield too. Now for Team Red, Cory, he's the captain, Rita's at first, Robzilla's at third, Paul's in right, Freights is on the mound, Ralphie's in left, Mike is at second, and Nice is DH and in the outfield. Team Black's going to lead things off with Avon, so let's get into the action. And here's the first pitch from Freights to Avon. And Avon's in a kick between the third baseman and the second baseman, in between Mike and Rob. And Avon's on for a single. Brian, he's going to be up next, in almost the exact same spot, but this time in the air. And Rob bats it down, but Avon goes to second, and Brian goes to first. Now the teenage dirtbag kicks off the right side of the wall. Rita's going to catch it, and he throws it a second. And Avon's foot is going to be on top of Mike's. So they get it back to the base. And Avon's going to be doubled up, so there's two outs here in the top of the first. Dave's going to kick. And Rob's going to make a... No, he's not going to catch it. Brian's going to continue to run. Rita's going to hold it. So we got runners at the corners. Dave's going to get on with a single. Next up is Spencer Kamara, making his debut kick. He's going to kick off the ceiling. And Fraser's going to tag first to the end of the top of the first. So nothing. As we get ready for the bottom of the first. Leading things off for Team Red is going to be Matt Rita. And here's the pitch from Dave to Rita. Nice curve. Rita's going to kick to the right side of the wall. And they're going to get Rita out at first. Jesse with the clear call. So there's one out. Bottom of the first. Mike, he's up next. He's going to kick to the right side of the wall. Rampage ain't going to grab it. Avon comes sliding in from third. Just misses it. So Mike's going to get on with a single. Ralphie, he's up next. Ralphie's going to take a walk. So we got a runner in scoring position. So there's a runner at second and first for Robzilla. Rob's going to be up. Rob's going to kick a rocket up the middle. Off Helder's hands. Home run. Just like that. 3-0. There seems to be some confusion on Rob's part. I don't think he thinks it's a home run. All there is a football practice that CTE is finally catching up to him. But nonetheless, it is a home run. It's 3-0. Team Red. Bottom of the first, and just like that, they take an early lead. Freights, he's up next. He's going to kick off the ceiling right into Brian's hands, so there's two outs. Cory, he's up next, the big man, number 99. And that ball looked like it might have hit the left side of the blue stripe. That maybe should have been called a strike, but it was called the ball nonetheless. So Cory takes a walk. Nice, he's up next. Nice, going to kick a ball way outside. It's going to bounce off the air. Dave's hands. Brian doesn't make the catch, but then he tags second base, as Jesse says. So we get to the top of the second, 3-0. Team Red. Team Black got some rallying to do. Anything can happen here in South Coast Kickball. Helder, he's going to lead things off. He's going to kick a nice ball to Rob, but Rob's going to make a nice play at third. Helder's going to be out by a mile. Crystal, she's up next. She's going to kick to Rob again. Rob's going to make another nice play. So just like that, there's two outs on the top of the second. Cam, he's up. He's going to kick off the ceiling. 1, 2, 3 inning for Fraze. Just like that. 3 up, 3 down. Bottom of the second. Paul's going to be leading things off for Team Red. It's been pretty hot in his debut for South Coast Kickball. And Dave gives him the knuckle, and he kicks the ball to Avon. It gets by him, and Paul's going to be on for a leadoff single. Rita, he's up next, and he's going to kick a ball to Avon's side. Avon knocks it down. Rita's going to get on this time. So, no outs, 2 men on for Mike. Mike kicks the ball to Rampage's side. Rampage catches it, gets into Dave quick, so nobody can advance. So there's one out. Ralphie, he's up next. He's going to kick this time right into Cam's hands out in left field. Paul teases it like he's going to run over the third, but he doesn't. So just like that, there's 2 outs. Now Rob's up. Rob's going to kick to Avon's side, and he's going to get him out easily at first. So after Paul and Rita get on easily, Dave gets the next 3 runners out. So we head to the top of the third, where Rampage is going to be leading things off for Team Black. And here's the pitch. And he kicks a nice ball to Rita, gets by Rita, rare play. That ball was a rocket to Rita over there first. Avon, he's up next, and he's going to kick a ball off the wall. Mike's going to make a nice running catch over the shoulder. So there's one out. Brian, he's up. He kicks up the middle, off the hands of Mike, into the hands of Nice. So just like that, 2 outs. Top of the third. Jaidyn's going to kick a weird dribbler to Rob over there at third base. Jaidyn's going to get out on the single. So there's 2 men off for Dave. Dave's going to kick. This time, Rob's not going to catch it again. Rampage's going to come chugging all the way around. Corey's going to kind of get in the way. There's going to be a little collision. Did you see Cory throw his hands up like, what the hell just happened? So it's 3-1. Team Black, and that ball goes over to third base. And they go to throw it at Jaidyn and misses Jaidyn. So Jaidyn's going to score. Spencer gets his first kick and his first RBI in South Coast Kickball. Congratulations to Spencer. Healthy, he's up. He kicks a ball off the right side, sailing right into Rita's hands. So Team Black cuts a deficit to 1 as we head to the bottom of the third. It is now 3-2. Freights is going to be leading things off. And the pitch from Dave to Freights. And Freights hits a rocket off the blue stripe, home run, 4-2. And Dave is throwing his hands up in frustration. There was something that happened before this, as we only show the plays. We don't show everything that leads up to it. But nonetheless, congratulations to Freights kicking his first home run while we're keeping stats. Cory's going to be up next. And the big man 99 is going to take another walk. So he's 0 for 1 today with 2 walks. And Nice is going to come up next. Nice kicks off the ceiling into Avon's hand. So there's 1 out. Paul, he's up. He's 1 for 1 with a single. Kick off the right side of the wall, right into Rampage's hands. So there's 2 outs. With the always dangerous Matt Reeder up next. He's 1 for 2 with a single. And he kicks over to third base. And Avon gets it over to him fast, but he might be the fastest runner in the league. So he's safe. And then Dave tries to get Cory out at second. Mike, he's up. He's going to kick off the ceiling. And Dave's going to grab it. And he's going to throws it at Cory. Deflects off the wall and gets Cory at third. And just like that, in and over. So this 4-2 as we head to the top of the fourth. This is the last inning, the last hope for Team Black as we play 4 inning games here. Crystal, she's going to be leading things off for Team Black. And Crystal kicks a ground ball to Robzilla's side. Easy play for him again. So 1 down, top of the fourth. Cam, he's up, and he's going to kick a dribbler bunt, and he's going to go all the way to second on the play. A weird sit-down slide, but nonetheless, it's effective, and he's there. So there's a runner in scoring position for Rampage. Rampage is going to kick a ball to the first base side. They're going to rule it fair. Avon's coming up, so this is what Kick City wants to see. And here's the pitch. And he's going to kick a ball. Paul's going to come sliding in. Nice catch by Paul. Cam's going to tag up and score. So it's 4-3. Paul has had an impressive debut the past 2 weeks in South Coast Kickball. Brian kicks a rocket between second and third. That's going to get by Rob. That's going to get between Ralphie's legs. And Rampage's going to come all the way around and score from first. So the game is tied up in the top of the fourth. And Jaidyn has a chance to be the hero for Team Black and get the lead with Brian in scoring position. And Jaidyn kicks a nice ball, but Rob's going to get him out by a step. And just like that, the game is tied 4-4. Team Red looks to take the win in walk-off fashion here in the bottom of the fourth. Ralphie's going to be leading things off for Team Red. And the pitch to Ralphie. And Ralphie kicks off the sailing right into Rampage's hands for out number 1. Robzilla, he's up next. He's going to kick to the right side. It's going to bounce in front of Rampage. And he's going to be safe at first. So Freights is up next with a runner at first. 1 out. Bottom of the fourth. This will be the rally they need. He's going to kick to the right side. Oh, Rampage is going to drop it. Rampage is going to run to second and tag Rob out at second. So they get the lead runner. So there's 2 outs with Cory up. Cory's going to kick off the sailing right into Avon's hands. So Team Black completes the comeback, and we're going to go into extras. So we're going to get extra kickball here, folks. Top of the 5th. Team Black's up. Dave's going to be leading things off. And the pitch from Freights today. Dave kicks off the pipe. It's going to bounce in front of Robzilla. And Dave's going to make it there by a step. So he's going to lead things off with a single. Next, Spencer's going to kick off the left side of the ceiling right into Robzilla's hand. So there's 1 out on the top of the 5th. And there's the pitch to Helder. Helder's going to kick off the top. Oh, diving catch by Mike over there at second. The ball bounced off the top of the wall. Nice play by Mike. Crystal's up next. He's going to kick a ground ball back to the pitcher's mound. Freights is going to make a nice play to end the inning. So we head to the bottom of the 5th. Still all knotted up at 4. Team Red's going to look to walk this off again here in the bottom of the 4th. And leading things off for Team Red is Nice. Nice is going to kick a ground rule double. Just what Team Red needed to get things going here. Lead off ground rule double. Next is the new Paul Sauce. He's been playing good since his debut. And he's kick off the ceiling. And Rampage is going to drop that ball. And then Rampage, it looks like Rampage hurt his knee. He's going to go to one knee. He's going to get it in as fast as possible, but he's going to get up and run back to his position. So just like that, no outs. Second and third, Reader up. He's going to kick out the assailant into Rampage's hand, so there's 1 out, and Rampage runs it in. And it looks like he didn't hurt himself, but he definitely did on that last play. So Mike, he's up next, and he's going to kick a dribbler to Dave. He's going to tag the plate and then throw Mike out at second for the double play. Dave doesn't realize it, but he got the ball with his foot on the pitcher's mound. Jesse explained it, so we head to the top of the 6th. Cam's going to be leading things off for Team Black. Some more extra kickball for you folks. And Cam's going to kick off the assailant right into Rita's hands for out number 1. Rampage is going to be up next. And Rampage is going to kick off the assailant, and Rob's going to make a catch over his right shoulder. Nice play by Rob, so there's 2 outs. Avon up next. And Avon's going to kick to Rob's side, and it's just not going to be enough time. Avon is fast. Avon's going to continue to run, but he has to go back as he ran through the bag, as he held onto the wall. So there's 2 outs. Brian up, and Brian kicks the ball to Rob's side. It bounced off the top of the blue line right into Rob's hands for out number 3. So we get to the bottom of the 6th, and Team Red is going to look to walk things off again. Ralphie's going to be leading things off with Team Red. And the pitch from Dave to Ralphie. And Ralphie's going to kick a ball. Almost off a home run. Bounces off Cam's hand. Just misses the blue line by inches. Ralphie almost had a walk-off home run. Zilla's up. The pitch to Rob Zilla. He's going to kick off the assailant. It's going to bounce in front of Rampage. They're going to throw. So Rob is going to be ruled out at first, and then they tag Ralphie out at second. So it's a double play. And again, a double play keeping Team Black in this game. That's got to be the 4th one. Dave walks Freights. So Cory's going to be up next. 2 outs in the bottom of the 6th. Cory does have a walk-off kick earlier in the year off of June. And he kicks off the left side of the wall to third base side. Avon can't handle it, so Cory's going to get on with a single. Nice is up with 2 men on, second and first. He's going to kick up the assailant. And Brian and Avon are going to collide. Brian's going to make the catch for out number 3 as we head to the top of the 7th. Some more extra kickball. And this has to be, as of right now, the longest game in South Coast history. That was a 4-inning game. We've had 7-inning games, but they were 6-inning games in the past. And Jaidyn kicks a rocket up the middle. Ralphie's there to make a catch to rob Jaidyn of a nice kick. So there's 1 out. Dave's up next. He's going to kick off the assailant. And Rita makes a nice play running in to make the 2nd out of the inning. Spencer, he's up. And Spencer's going to kick a ball off the assailant. And Freights is going to throw him out at first. So we head to the bottom of the 7th where Team Red is looking to walk things off. Paul's going to be leading things off for Team Red. This man, he is new to South Coast kickball, but he's been playing very well. He has a diving catch, and he has about 4 or 5 kicks. And he kicks the ball right to Rampage. A nice kick and a nice hustle by Paul, but just not enough time. So there's 1 out. Rita's up next, and Rita's in a bunt. And Jaidyn's going to throw at him, and the ball's going to get to Dave. So Rita can't go nowhere, so Mike's up. 1 out. And then Mike kicks a rocket. Walk-off home run. Game over. 6-4. Team Red gets the win finally. Longest game, South Coast kickball history. What a game. Congratulations to Mike and Team Red for the walk-off win. What a game. It came to extras. Now to the stats. Team Black, Avon 2 for 4, Brian 2 for 4, Jaidyn 1 for 4, Spencer 1 for 3, Cam 0 for 3, Crystal 0 for 3, Cam 1 for 3, Rampage 2 for 3. Dave was the performer of the game, 3 for 4 with 1 RBI, and he pitched 6 innings with a losing effort. Now for the player of the game, Mike, he went 2 for 5, but he had that walk-off home run to win the game with 2 RBIs. Rita 3 for 5, Ralphie 1 for 3, Rob 2 for 4, Freights 1 for 3, Cory 1 for 2, Nice 1 for 4, and Paul went 2 for 4. Keep watching South Coast Kickball.